Greetings of fellow Earthlings. You are now tuned in to, Shamanic Awakening, my friends.
Hello,
if this is your first time, allow me to introduce myself. The name is Chief Moki Wish, and I will be your companion, your shaman, your guide as we channel the divine. Thank you all for sharing your space, energy, and your time, and allowing me to share mine. What we do here is sing, dance, laugh, cry, fart, stink, play video games, make beats, smoke weed, drop beats, and channel messages for the collective. So if it resonates with you, my friend, you know what to do. Get up in that chat. Don't be shy. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. But most importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, don't you dare fight that vibe if it feels right, my friend. All right, today's reading is going to be for mystics. What does that mean? That means that at some point in your life, you realize you had this innate gift. And it's like something you can't really explain too well, but you feel it, okay? So I already had started recording the video and then I accidentally paused it. Basically, this is I had already pulled the card. And what I was saying was that typically healers, shamans, mystics, seers, people like that with these psychic abilities that are, gifts from a higher dimension and a higher source. Usually people that are given these gifts are born into difficult situations like poverty, famine, war, abuse. They're born into these situations so that they can develop the sovereignty to then use their gift with discernment. So that's why we're starting off here with the transmute energy, because something you went through in your life triggered this gift to now be like, now it's like something on your mind. You're like thinking like, dang, well, should I be using this, for the greater good of humanity? Well, we're about to find out, my friend. So we're starting off with some oracle cards here. Remember, only take what resonates, my friends. The future is dynamic. You can create your future. Nobody can actually tell you what your future is. You can. You are the one. You are the creator. We got measure here. The number 4 and 44, bro. First two cards, we already have synchronicities, bro. Already got the angel number 444. This is like your angels are present in your life. Your higher self is guiding you, protecting you, navigating you away from situations that are not for your highest good. We got the portal of transcendence. It's time to step through the portal. Trust, my friend, that it's all part of the divine process. It's all part of the grand tapestry. Let's go ahead and get the shaman's dream, and then we'll dive into the bulk of the reading. I hope y'all are doing magnificently. You're looking amazing out there, by the way. Ow. All right, can we get a shaman's dream here for the highest good of all? We got winter's dreams, the gestation period. That's a beautiful card. There's a shell on it. So what I'm getting from this is that right now you are in the gestation period. It's like this gift of yours is just starting to show itself. It's just starting to develop. It's in the gestation period. We got dances on one foot, balancing act. This is like, to me, this is the shaman card of this deck, because that's what a shaman would do, dance on one foot back in the day. So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle this yet, but we'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. Thank you all so much for all the comments, all the likes, and all the subscribes, y'all. It really does help, because that's how we get into the algorithms and, do the dang thing. So that's how we grow as a community. So first card up here is going to be how I can explore my mystical abilities. How can I explore my mystical abilities? The 5 of Cups, starting off. So yeah, like I said, something that you went through in life has triggered, like a dark time that you've been through has triggered this innate gift. I'm gonna pull all the first row and then we'll elaborate some more, okay? A way that I can better connect with my intuition, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay. So yeah, something you had to walk away from that felt initially like a loss, but ended up being, like I said, ended up showing you being a blessing in disguise. Now we got where I should focus my energy, and we got the Sun. It's beautiful. Let me go ahead and pull them on, then we'll elaborate, okay? I'll go through the questions again. Something I should incorporate into my rituals. Into my rituals. Something I should incorporate. Whoa, you saw how high that one jumped? That was cool. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think of the face cam. Because the reason I wasn't rocking it was because I wanted to focus on the cards. If it's too much of a distraction, having this all up in your face.
In your face.
Just let me know and we will go back to no camming it, okay? But if you like it, I'd like to know that too, because I like to hear good stuff like that sometimes. Something I should incorporate into my rituals. A talent. Whoa. A talent that I should explore. And we got the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. A way that I can break away from societal confounds. Oh, I like that question. A way that I could break away from societal norms. The Temperance card. Let's go. That makes clear sense. Perfect sense. But let's go ahead and dive deeper. Get some more cards here for clarity. Like I said, y'all, chances are if this title resonated with you and this reading is going to resonate with you, you've probably been through some very difficult times in your life. And in the moment, it seemed like, why am I getting punished like this? Right? You got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, by the way. This is like self-limiting beliefs. You were going through it. You're like, why am I being punished this way? But now, in hindsight, looking back, it could be easier to see the blessings in disguise. Like the reason why you were pulled out of this relationship, the reason why this relationship fell apart, the reason why the job, fell through. In hindsight, it's much easier to see those blessings in disguise until you train your eye to see them in the moment. Then it becomes much easier to deal with loss. It becomes much easier to deal with tragedies, challenges. You start to realize that these challenges are made to forge your character, and you don't feel so much like a victim. Okay? So how can I explore these mystical abilities? Is just like that. Take a step back and look at the grand scheme of things and realize that even though you lost something on this, there's more to gain from it. So perspective, shift your perspective. We got the Page of Wands. It's about exploring. That is the exploration card. So like I said, taking a step back and seeing the grand scheme of things will be very helpful in exploring your mystical abilities. Can I get one more card here? The Ten of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. So all those times somebody backstabbed you, hurt you, mistreated you, fumbled you, and you had to walk away, those were not punishments, my friend. That was not meant to break you down. It was meant to build you into the character you need to be able to handle these kind of mystical gifts. So let those old things, forgive them, forget them, move on. You don't have to even let them know you forgive them. Just in your heart, forgive them and move on, because holding on to the pain is not going to elevate you. A way that I can better connect with my intuition with the Ace of Cups, having an open heart, having nothing but love to show, even when it's not being shown back to you. That's a great way to connect to your intuition. Bro, I'm gonna let that card fall too, because it's the Ace of Cups again. This is why I use multiple decks. So I normally only take one card, but they fell out together and I'm being guided to take them both. We got the Father of Wands and the Ace of Cups twice. So the Father of Wands, the King of Wands, is very resilient. Okay, very resilient. He has gone through so much shit that, but you wouldn't be able to tell if you talk to him because he manages to keep a charismatic, you know, energy, and he's very magnetic, and it's all like he's like the king that's like always laughing and roasting, you know. So through all the bullshit, he managed to keep that open heart, keep that cup full instead of getting bitter over things. Right? Can I get one more card on this? So we went from the page to the king, which is cool. Whoa, 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 wait a second. That's from the other deck. What the heck? That's fucking great. Oh, there goes. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, look. So connecting with your intuition has to do with your emotional body. Like, it's literally comes from your emotional body. So really tapping into those, like when something goes down like that, that's difficult, that hurt you, that you have to walk away from, really get in those feelings and let like yourself feel them. Don't numb it or don't like run from it. Feel those feelings. That's normal for humans, like something that we have to go through and navigate. And if you can learn to navigate those situations with an open heart, my friend, you're way ahead of most of people. And that is a great way to tap into your intuition. Where should I focus my energy? We got the sun. Focus on yourself, my friend, on shining, being your authentic self, showing up and brightening people's days. We got the moon, the sun and the moon, of course. So focusing my energy has to do with what you show people and what you don't show people, what's seen and what's hidden. Okay, yourself as a whole, completely. King of Pentacles at the bottom, confirmation. Be yourself completely, my friend, and focus on yourself. Always. Focus on being the best version of yourself. You got the Nine of Wands here. This is about boundaries. It's about boundaries and also about to break boundaries, bro. The third Ace of Cups in this reading. Love, unconditional love for yourself is very important. Like, that should be above all everything else. Any other relationship in your life, the relationship with yourself should be at the forefront of everything. Something I should incorporate into my rituals. We got the Seven of Wands. This is about protecting your energy. So maybe some protection spells or something like that. We got the King of Cups. And the Magician at the bottom. Love it. Love it. So the King of Cups is very well. So you know how I said feel those emotions when you go through something like that? Don't numb it. Don't run from it. Address them. Know them. Feel them. But realize that that is not you. What you're feeling is not you. So like people say like, I'm mad. They're basically saying that they are the emotion of anger. They're identifying with the emotion, right? And you could say it, right? But just realize that that is not who you are. You're simply feeling an emotion that humans normally go through, that feel. So the King of Cups is like, I'm mad. But then cracking a joke the next minute because his emotions don't rule him. They don't control him. He feels them, but he does not let them decide for him. You feel me? So guarding your energy, being mindful of your emotions and what brings those emotions up, and that you are not the emotion. You're simply feeling it. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Temperance card. I just need one card though, what I should incorporate into my rituals. The Tower. So, incorporating into my rituals. Yeah, so right now, if you do have like rituals that you do, right, that you already have like established, there could be a need to reshape it, like rethink it. And definitely incorporate protecting your energy, like your life force, and also protecting your emotions, your heart, the emotional body. A special talent that I should explore. We got the Five of Pentacles here. So I'm going to just remove my face because it's starting to get into the cards. The Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. So a special talent that I have that I should explore is the ability to not be like not play the victim. You know what I mean? Even though at times you have been the victim. It's like being able to transmute that and evolve from it, like the death card here. That is a talent. That is a talent, my friend. A lot of people go through stuff, and for a long time they blame people, they blame themselves. They don't get out of the feeling of being the victim. You feel me? Like years. I see people that are still victimizing themselves over things that happened years ago. Like I'm talking about decades ago. And they still feel like they're the victim. They never evolved from it. So if you can do this, my friend, if you could be treated like shit, right? Be straight dismissed and still bounce back from that and evolve from that, that is a gift. That's talent. You should explore that. Because a lot of people are waiting on their ships to come in and save them. They're waiting on someone else outside of them to confirm to them who they are. And my friend, I'm here to tell you that you are who you are because that's who you came to be. Be that unapologetically. A way that I can break from societal norms, we got the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about walking the middle path. It's about not being like super like it's about not being a saint but not being a damn demon either. It's about walking the middle, the fine line in the middle. So breaking from societal norms, find your own path. Walk your own path. The Eight of Wands, bro, yeah. Be like this Eight of Wands right here. You see how Spirit is striking the wand right there in the middle and it's casting the shadows. So you can walk whatever path you want, and who you were yesterday does not define who you are today if you choose to change. You can be whoever you want to be. And I said change, and I look down and I see this, the Tower, drastic change. Yeah, right now for you, there's definitely some big changes here, like in the works. There's a lot of moving parts happening right now, and it's all for the good. It's all for the grand trust that it's going to work out for you, because that's the only way it can. Can I get the final card here on a way to break from societal norms? Bro, is this the Five of Pentacles again? It is the Five of Pentacles. So look, it could be that right now you are currently being chastised, dismissed, blackballed. Listen, if somebody doesn't want you to sit with them, let it be. Walk away and find your own table. And make that table resonate with you completely. And whoever you decide resonates with you can sit at that table. But the people that kicked you out of their table, that don't want you to sit with them, they basically drew a line in the sand, and that's their table. It doesn't mean you have to harbor negative feelings towards them or like hold a grudge. It just means that you get it. You want to be over there, I'm gonna be over here. But when my shit starts popping off and you want to come sit over here, I'm gonna have to remind you that no, you have your own table. You feel me? Don't let people putting you out in the cold speak to who you are as a character, because whatever the reason may be, it bottom line means that you were meant to walk a different path. You were meant to have your own. Don't ever beg anybody for a place at their table or to let you in. You make your own home, make your own table. On that note, my friends, I hope that was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Don't forget to drop a comment if this resonated with you. Drop a timestamp. Let me know. I'm nosy. I want to know what's happening in your life, my friend. And on that note, may the light find you well. Namaste, Stellar. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.